Hi everybody, welcome back. It's World Leader. We were about to attack France, and you know, I'm not gonna wait for all the units to be in position. I'm gonna execute the plan right away because the enemy units are not in position either. So I want to go to Paris as soon as I can. Alright, what else is there to do? Resistance to occupation, yeah, about that. We need about 13 military police. Let's call these the Benelux police. And we'll have them garrison area. And the Benelux region. Later also Luxembourg. Let's see the resistance map mode. There is some resistance here in Poland. We also need to repair a lot of things in Poland still after the war. And also we are gonna probably end up repairing a lot of stuff in Paris. Anyway, we have 15 of military police coming up. I think I need some 30 at least, plus these 12 to guard France. Right, Italy is trying to do their job in southern France. But yeah, it looks like there's not much resistance here. Except there are some 10 French divisions there. Alright, you head to Paris. Maybe we will get France to capitulate. And the military factories that I will get, I will put into producing... What should I produce? Strategic bombers are coming up. And some medium tanks. Don't need that many Vespers. Let's put another one on the fighters. We'll have to soon replace them with the new fighter from the research tree. Alright, we got Paris. Let's see if that makes France capitulate. At 24, should figure that out. Yep. Only needed Paris. France has capitulated. Adolf Hitler has announced that the cowardly French nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of German forces throughout the country. Great news, we got weapons. The fall of Paris. Some pockets left in here of British troops. Let's go take those out. Very good, very good. We got France pretty easily. Triumph in France. Our victory in France is nearly complete. The French government has asked for an armistice, and our diplomats have prepared terms which they have agreed to. They will retain control of southern France while we are free to occupy the rest. Establish Vichy France, which would mean the southern France becomes an independent puppet of mine. No, Germany will conquer all. That's my policy. Yeah, we got a lot of military factories again. I'm not even sure what to produce with all these anymore. Yeah, well, guess fighters. I need a lot of those, and I have the resources for it. We have a lot of light tanks. We might as well build a new army soon. towed anti-air, towed artillery. What can I get even? Well, let's do these then for now. More airplanes. 3 dockyards. The Scharnhorst battleship is prepared in 7th of March, some time to go. We have a heavy cruiser, light cruiser, destroyer. Let's get battle cruisers then. Make them spawn here. Slowly getting a fleet done. Something that is capable of maybe taking out the British fleet. There's a long time to go for that. Alright, resistance to occupation. Let's deploy the military police. Still don't have enough.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
But anyway, it's gonna be the French military police.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
So I'm gonna have them garrison area. Whole France. Like that. And also Luxembourg. I'll actually take Luxembourg out now. It's very easy. They only have 1 division.
Angetreten.
Luxembourg has joined the Allies.
Ihre Befehle.
Get in there, take out the 2 British divisions. The death of Rudolf Hess was shot down somewhere over Scotland. Off the coast of Scotland. That poor fool. Hitler's close friend. I lost him as a political advisor. We'll have to replace with that. Alright, so Luxembourg capitulated. That was a little easy. Let's have this army also. Yeah, guarding Luxembourg.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Then this big army we have here is gonna have a fallback line, which means a defensive line, all the way from the coast of Denmark expanding the whole French coast. Just gonna draw this. It has 71 divisions. It should be possible. Let's get one there. Like that. Like that.
Achtung.
Yeah, they are moving into positions.
Befehle.
And I think the next national focus should be the war against Denmark, the Operation something, which gives me war goal against Denmark and Norway, but also I want Sweden. Take 95 days, that's fine. Let's do that. Justifying war goal against Sweden. Soon we should have. Let's see, how is the resistance map more?
Bereit. Bereit.
So yeah, we need to rebuild a lot of things in France. How are we doing on air? We have control. You know what? I also know, actually just remembered that I want to build naval bombers. Let's remove that line. Have them build naval bombers, because I want to gain control of the English Channel, and those will help a lot. Even though I also want a lot of strategic bombers coming one a week right now, but more and more coming into production.
Ihre Befehle?
We have this unit of 9 divisions from the Swiss army. Let's move them into Prague. So now I also have the medium tanks pretty much set up.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören. Befehle.
This army can move here to the eastern front.
Ausrücken.
Let's do it like that for now.
Angetreten.
Let's create a new army group.
Befehle.
Also at this...
Angetreten.
Hold on.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Amazing.
Achtung.
Select half. Create an army.
Befehle.
Alright, now they have 2.
Zuhören.
Need to make a new plan with
Ihre
these guys.
Befehle. Achtung.
Delete order.
Befehle.
Oh man, it's this game sometimes.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Angetreten. Befehle.
Alright, now
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
this will be the Eastern Army group. I'm not gonna name Western Army group. It's the 71 divisions defending it right now.
Befehle. Bereit. Bereit
This is
zum
the military
Ausrücken.
police units. Oh, that doesn't even matter. I have already conquered Yugoslavia. But why haven't these guys come into our faction yet? Non-aggression pact? Alright, we can take out Estonia now.
Bereit.
Estonia has joined the Allies. How are we doing on casualties? We didn't lose that many units. 300,000, that's not bad. And British lost 220. France lost 270,000. I didn't have that much casualties after all, because we got France so easily. Now I want the Eastern Army Group to have
Angetreten.
at least
Befehle. Angetreten.
5 armies. Let's add a field marshal here. Gerd von Rundstedt. and a general to this army. Hans Guderian, maybe? Yeah. So he has 2 out of 5 armies now. And I have some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 Panzer divisions coming up. So I'm figuring I'm gonna create 40 infantry divisions. This is gonna be my eastern line here in France. No, I mean in the border of Soviet Union. Well, it's pretty much resistance everywhere. Hopefully we can fix that. We are repairing these places. But yeah, as soon as I get deployed these military police, I'll put them guarding France. Enemy has air superiority in Baltic states. Guess I'll have to put 100 fighters there. I don't have any fighters, really, except the heavy fighters. Because I'm losing. Am I losing something here? No. Anyway, 3 dockyards. Let's do the light cruisers. 3 military factories. Like that. And resistance to occupation, yes. Low manpower. We actually have 1.6 million units in the field and another 500,000 coming in training. That's the medium tank divisions and the units I am training right now. Let's see here. How are we doing in sinking some enemy ships? Haven't sunken anything, but we are about to. But there's enemy fleet here too. Damn, hopefully they won't sink my submarines. Right, we're taking Estonia here.
Ihre Befehle.
March to Tallinn.
Bereit? Ausrücken.
Alright, so now, as soon as I'm done building enough strategic bombers and naval bombers, I will try to bomb the hell out of Britain. 3 military factories again. Estonia has capitulated, great news. Put some on the heavy fighter. Now, let me see. What can recon company do? Increases defense a lot, breakthrough. Should I add a recon company? Yeah. I will add a recon company to all my infantry divisions. How is my faction looking like? Pretty nice. We're controlling a lot of Europe. Some fighting going on here in Sardinia. against the British and the Italians. Looks like we're winning. Total casualties are pretty even. Italy has lost a lot. That's not really my problem.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
We are nicely guarding the whole French region. I'm thinking I should probably get something here too, but the armies which are coming up, I want them to have full training. It's gonna take some time, but they will be assigned with the medium tanks into the Eastern Front. Actually, you know what? We have total of 50 divisions coming up right now. I'm thinking 15 more, and we have excess light tanks too now. See, all have a full equipment already. Don't even need to stockpile or build those. Let's get 10 of those too. This will be the Eastern Army, the Eastern Front.
Zuhören!
Probably gonna attach. No, this army will be guarding Norway after I get it. Alright, unread naval convoy. We lost one submarine. Done. Alright, we have air experience again. So I'm thinking the strategic bomber here. Should have produced this earlier. Can get bombing, reliability again, and some range. Yeah. Let's produce those. I want a lot of them before I start bombing Britain. Or doing fixing places. Send volunteers from Venezuela. Why not? Always welcome.
Ihre Befehle? Ihre Befehle?
Yeah, so I guess the next thing is to skip time. It's still 39. We've advanced pretty nicely. Have control and secured the French coast. Have air superiority, except not in Italy. Alright, now we got the cold liquidization. Let's get over here. Operation Weserübung. Gains conquer focus war goal against Denmark and Norway. We'll do that. Italy has lost so many units. As long as they got their own country, that's fine for me. Unread naval convoy. Got some convoys sunk there. Alright, so it's gonna be Denmark next. Let's move this air fleet into operating there. And then, yeah, Sweden, I'm gonna take through the justifying war goal. Not a lot to go, about a month. That's not bad. This is a really tough place to head into Sweden if they have a lot of defense here. So I'm thinking I will have to do some naval invasions. But we'll figure that out after we have taken Denmark. I might actually as well construct air bases here. We have one which can fill out max 10 out of 10. I think that's 1200 airplanes. We'll max out Normandy too. No, it's 2000 airplanes it can take. That's pretty good. Right, gonna take another beverage here. Oh, nice. It's pretty annoying with the announcements all the time. We sank Canadian ships, I guess. Yeah. Going pretty nicely there. Italy continues losing units. Estonia lost 12,000. Lithuania gave up the most units in the Baltic area. 40,000. Anyways, I should probably create a war plan here. Offensive line. Yeah, let's have 2 different routes. That's pretty good. 18 divisions heading for the Jutland region and 6 divisions for the Shetland region. Right? Now I'm wondering, when will Kingdom of Romania come to our faction? Alright, we got the Hunt and Destroy. And we also got the Operation Weserübung now. Now it's 1940. So we should get the Engineer Company too. Soon we get the new Junkers too. Before that,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
let me declare war on Denmark.
Bereit.
Attack there. Denmark has joined allies. Doesn't matter. Alright, so now we've got the new Stukas. We'll replace the production here of the old ones. Like that. And it's 1940, we can get the Focke-Wulf. The new fighter. 190. Definitely want to get that one. A new national focus. Gains core on Luxembourg, gains core on Alsace-Lorraine, becomes owner and controller of Alsace-Lorraine. Alsace-Lorraine changes the name to Alsace-Lothringen. Strasbourg is renamed Strasbourg. I can do this later. Maybe I should get the West Wall now. I should have done this a long time ago. Württemberg and 12 land forts on the French border. Well, they're gonna appear there now, but what I'm really interested in is the Ostwall. Or just actually, yeah, the Ostwall. So I can build military forts in border with Russia.
Ausrücken!
Keep going, guys. Denmark doesn't stand a chance. Some British units here. 2 divisions, not 1 division.
Bereit
Take the
zum
pocket out.
Ausrücken! Achtung! Achtung! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Take out Copenhagen. This should be the end of Denmark. They lost 43,000 soldiers. I lost maybe 1 or 2,000. I'm not sure. That was a quick war. Denmark didn't stand a chance. Alright, and we're also ready with conquering the war goal against Sweden. But let's just wait until we have conquered Copenhagen. Shouldn't take too long now. Come on, take it out.
Bereit?
Oh, there's even some Soviet volunteers here. So I'm thinking, man, the public order is pretty bad right now. I'll have to deploy the military police.
Zuhören!
And put them in working together with the French military police. They should be, yeah, they are moving into their designated areas.
Zuhören! Bereit zum
Innocent
Ausrücken!
divisions, yeah, unworked naval convoy, I know. So I need to create a war plan against Sweden. Alright, now Copenhagen should... Denmark has capitulated. Perfect. Alright, so... I have this army here. I will assign
Achtung!
some 5 infantry units out of it. Have them create a naval invasion from Kirslin to this region.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
And another 5. Oh, not 5. Let's take
Achtung!
4. And they will have a... And hold on. Offensive line. More division assignment, garrison area, fallback. Hold on, where was it? Naval invasion there. They will be attacking from Hinterpommern into this corner. Now I will need my fleet. Operating in this area again. Convoy escort in Lower Baltic Sea.
Zuhören!
And the rest of this army will have a front line with Sweden. Iceland takes control of foreign affairs. No, front line there. And an offensive line. Offensive line in hold on, look at that, draw an offensive line. Right click and drag to draw the offensive line on this territory. Well, we can move them just by clicking there too, but as you see, there's 5 divisions here. It's a large river crossing. This will be very hard, so that's why I'm getting these invasion forces in there, but they need some planning time. Sunk 3 Canadian convoys. Now we should get the air fleet here, which is a nice amount of fighters. They need some more. It's like 550 fighters. What are we doing on here? We have full air control, so I'm thinking let's add a few hundred Stukas in there, and a few hundred bombers, old model. Alright, like that. 550 fighters, 400 Stukas, 200 bombers. Let's get them operating in Sweden. And I moved even more military police here, but France is still having quite the resistance here. Didn't I have some more military police coming up? Guess not, guess I'll have to train some. Some 25 divisions. Hold on there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Modified government. Alright, so after the death of Rudolf Hess, we can get another guy in here. That would be... Just see, Rudolf Hess is dead. Has undertaken his famous flight. So let's get Prince of Terror. Yeah, non-core manpower plus 2%. So from the countries which I have conquered, we will get 2% soldiers. Alright, and Italy is losing Corsica here. They have also lost a bunch of soldiers. That's not my problem really. I have enough units to cover the whole area in Europe. Anyways, guys, when we get back, it's Sweden time, And after that, it's Norway time. We'll see if we can fit it into the next episode. Meanwhile, we are building an army here in the Eastern Front. Also have some 100 heavy fighters here. Let's keep them there. So yeah, that's when we get back. We'll continue on these things. Thanks for watching. My name is Weserübung, and yeah, see you next time.